welcome to the Spirit Safe. My name's Rob. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. This time we've got an Irish whiskey. It's another one from Waterford, and this is the Cuvee, which is what they call a synthesis of different single farm origin whiskies that they produce. The other one that I reviewed was one of the single farm origins, and I thought it was pretty good, so I thought I'd pick up the Cuvee. It's in this very fetching packaging. You'll notice it's very, very blue colour, cobalt blue bottle, and this silver thing just catches the light in an opalescent way, which I very much like. One thing that I do really like about Waterford is that they are providing a lot of information. So there's a QR code on the bottle, or a typing in code, and you can put that in and you can find out all sorts of information about the particular malt or blend that they are selling you, or that you just purchased. This being a mixture of different things, it focuses on the cask types, but yeah, there's a lot of information about the distillation dates and the bottling dates and everything. So if you've got a bottle from Waterford, I recommend taking a look at the website and typing in the code, and you'd be surprised how much information there is. This is bottled at 50% ABV, non-chill filtered, natural colour. So without further ado, so it's also 4 years old, and the bottling date for mine is August 2021, and it's a mixture of 25 single farm origins. Now, I wrote my tasting notes before I took a look at the information. So the first thing I said is it was surprisingly heavy on the French oak, and then I read the cask recipe, and it is 38% first fill US, 19% virgin US, 19% French premium, and 24% Vin du Naturel, whatever that is. So it is very, very heavy on French oak. I'm a little bit sensitive to French oak. I do often find it quite rubbery and a little overwhelming, but there's a lot of spice going on. You can definitely pick up the tannins from the French oak. And there's a pleasant sulphur going on, but it's a lot, you know. Wine tannin, cranberry, strawberry, elderberry, bitter coffee, some menthol, marmalade, good whack of peppermint oil. Espresso, good whack of Weetabix or shredded wheat, cereal type notes. Some carbolic soap, maybe a little peat in there, certainly a little bit of a waft of smoke. Palate, you know, it's hot and peppery because it's only a 4-year-old whiskey, right? 50% ABV. It's got a bit of vitality to it, quite a bit of heat, a sharp cinnamon, pleasant bitterness, dry cranberry, strawberry jam, figs, dates, vanilla, maltiness, malt loaf that old people like to buy. Give it a good full spoonful of water, maybe a touch more as well. Does well with water. It's opened up quite a bit. Apple blossoms, cherries, red apples. It's just these lighter flavours are now able to emerge where previously a lot of the sulphur, a lot of the wine tannins were really covering it up. A little bit of caramel, caramelized ginger, raisins. A lot more cereal, kind of sourdough toast, malt loaf. Wintergreen eucalyptus, bit of fresh rosemary, perhaps a hint of smoke. You know, much more pleasant oakiness, so a much fresher oak to me, less of the quite stifling, quite heavy European oak. And quite a heavy perfume. And the palate, now it has become a lot more juicy, a lot more tropical fruit, juicy cherry, mulled wine spice, anise, cinnamon and clove. It's warm and toasty still, but now you've got the cereals playing a lot more. Dried banana chips, apples. Really excellent with some water actually. The finish is of passion fruit, Wrigley's juicy fruit, pina colada, black cherry, intense pepper, and black licorice. So what we've got here is a young whiskey that is terribly busy. It's quite an advanced one, really, because that European oak is just, it's initially quite overwhelming. And I think it's a bit of a shame that they've majored so much on the French wine casks, because it does overshadow a lot of the things that Waterford are really trying to do, which is to, you know, the focus on the terroir, the focus on the malt, and then you whack it all in this really heavy French wine cask. It seems like a strange thing to do. So I wish that they had the confidence to not do that so much and really focus on maybe a mix of first and second fill ex-bourbon that will just allow the product to shine through, a young product though it is. Much better with water. The water really cuts through a lot of that and allows the whiskey to get a word in edgeways. Anyway, I have enjoyed this. I don't think I'd buy this exact one again, but I am interested in other things from Waterford. So what I would do is take a look at the codes for the things that they produce in future, and just see if I can get one that's a bit stronger on the ex-bourbon casks and not so majorly on the French wine. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the review and look forward to seeing you again soon. Cheers, goodbye.